Hola! What's up, all you out there in YouTube land? What's happening? What's happening? Okay, that was weird. I only did that because I saw one of my Spanish 2 students today at Nugget, and he said he said, I like your videos, they're cool. And then somebody else he was with, I didn't even know who the other guy was, said, you should do some weird catchphrase or something at the beginning to grab your students. So that was it. By the way, esta máscara de México la compré hace 30 años. I probably bought this 30 years ago. Y estaba pues encima de nuestra puerta. This was actually above our door as you guys walk in, por casi 10 años. So almost 10 years up there. That means when I pulled it down, you should have seen the amount of spiders. I should have shown it to you. Spider webs, telarañas, and arañas inside this thing. It was freaky. Anyway, I love this thing. La compré en Tasco, Guerrero, Mexico. Y fue un viaje estupendo. It was this amazing trip I did, solo trip I did to Mexico years ago. Anyway, horas de oficina, our office hours today, you guys. It'll be short. And first up, one thing I want to mention is I do have in just a couple of minutes for you. Remember the questions I gave you in yesterday's video, las preguntas, where you guys wrote them down in your libretas in Spanish, then you have to go back and answer them using your stem changing verbs, O to UE, and you have to write it nice and neat. So I see the question and the answer, la pregunta y la respuesta, and then you take a picture of it once it's nice and neat and send it to me. Those, I'm going to actually show you the questions. I read them to you orally yesterday. Hopefully you wrote them down correctly, but now you get to actually see what they look like. So you can play this back later and make sure that what you wrote down matches what it should have looked like. And the single most important thing about today, you guys, there's a couple things besides that coming. There are still a few of you, algunos pocos, very few of you who have not given me any homework yet. And we're into week 3. So at this point, your homework will be counted late, but it's still I'm only gonna take 1 point off of things at this point, 1 or 2. But you have to start getting things in on time, you guys. If it is an issue of you just not doing it on time, then that's all on you. I know, I'm sure things are stressful. I can only imagine what things are like trying to get all this stuff done. But it is your work, and it hasn't been excessive. However, if you're somebody that you're still having trouble sending me something, and you would know if you're having trouble, because if I wrote back to you and said, I'm not getting it, then you know it's not getting through. But I've either spoken on the phone directly to some kids, great conversations with some students and parents too, but just to kind of walk them through things and clarify things. And I have a foolproof way for you to get your homework to me. If you can't do it, this is really important. I want you to do it the way that the video that James sent from period 5, that little 1-minute screenshot of how to do it on your phone. I want you to do it that way first, and it should work for you guys. However, if it just absolutely doesn't work that way, I am happy to give you my phone number, mi número de teléfono, and you guys can just text it to me. And 5 kids have done it that way so far, and I applaud you guys, muy bien, for persisting, because I know you guys were frustrated. It's so frustrating I've heard this from kids from all sorts of classes, not just this class, that are having trouble, and I'm sorry that it's been frustrating for you guys, but that is a foolproof way to do it. Take a picture on your phone, which you would have done anyway, and just send it via text to me. And then you have no excusa to not give me your homework. So please, all you have to do is email me and say, Miss Street, can you please give me your phone number? I'll text you, and I'll do it in a heartbeat. I'm right on my emails. I definitely was not very speedy, let's say, in the past with emails, but I definitely am now. And keep in mind, I'm answering over 150 a day. So it may not be till the afternoon. And sometimes if you email me in the afternoon, it won't be till the next morning, but it's within 24 hours for sure. And I did say this in the classroom video. I am going to give you a thumbs up. It almost looks like a guy handshaking, but it's a thumbs up to say that I got your work anytime you submit anything. I'm not going to write an email, but just you'll see that thumbs up. Oh, one little thing, like if you're working in your workbook, los cuadernos, some of you have submitted work in the workbooks, don't leave anything blank. If you leave a section blank or questions blank, you don't get full credit. And I understand that sometimes they're tricky. But you have to take your best educated guess at a fill in the blank or at a sentence. Even if you think, I bet you I am completely off on this, I could be completely wrong, but I still want you to try, because you can't get full credit if you don't try. The key to the workbook pages was supposed to already come out to you. I never mentioned this to you, but I was going to show you the key on School Loop, but because so many people have been late getting their work in, I haven't been able to show the key. So by today, you need, if you're period 5 watching this, your work from week 1 must be in. It needs to be in, you guys, and week 2 as well. Is that true? Week 2, you actually really have until tomorrow to get week 2 stuff in. So week 1 needs to be in. So if it's not in by today, week 1, then I will count your work late. But I also will post the key for the workbook so you can check your answers. Also, you guys, I mentioned a couple of these things yesterday or I guess earlier today in your class video. I think I just lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me in a second. Sending Avancemos. Oh, I am going to send you the link to the Avancemos videos, the 4.2 vocab video. You guys can, I told you on your own, you guys could just Google search it and it'll come up on YouTube. But just in case you didn't see it, I'm going to send you the link today. So please watch it. The 2 words of the day, las dos palabras del día from today's video. I'm not going to say them right now because you have to watch the first video to see it, to prove that you were here. And again, get those to me right away. And a lot of you already have. Thank you. Gracias. One of them has a tilde, right? The little ñ, the little thing over the N. And don't worry that you can't do that on your computer. Some people know how to do it and other people don't. So if you don't know how to do it, don't worry about it. Just send the word without the ñ. It'd be like writing, if the word of the day were mañana, you'd have to write manana. You couldn't do the tilde unless you know how to. I think that's it for right now, you guys. Please, please, please. Oh, I think I said this before. If you're having trouble with anything, email me. Just send me an email and say, Miss Street, I'm having trouble with this, or this. But to not reach out when you're having issues, whatever the issues are, it's not really fair to me if you're getting frustrated. Not fair to you that you're getting frustrated either, but it's not fair to me if you're not sharing your frustration. I need to know so I can help you. So please, I'm doing this before 2:30. Es la 1:40. It's 1:40 right now. I'm making this video. I'm here till 3:30. Here for office hours questions that you can email me. So just email me. There's no reason for you not to ask me. There's no reason for you guys to just suck it up and go, oh, I'm frustrated, I don't know what to do. Just email me. I'll get right back to you, I swear, and I'll call you. I'll use your mom or dad's phone so that I can talk directly to you. Like I said, that's worked great with the kids I've talked to, really, really well. That freaks some kids out to talk to their teachers, but I promise I'm not going to be mean about it. I'm just not. I'm just trying to help you. I really am. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Las preguntas de ayer. Now, you should have your libretas out, and if you don't right now, pause this and go get them. Pausa. And these are what your questions yesterday should have looked like. So here was the first one up. This was, ¿Cuántas horas duermes por la noche? This is what it should look like. So you can check and see if you got the spelling right. And there's your stem changing verb there, duermes. You're going to respond in Spanish to these. The next question was, ¿Cuánto cuestan más o menos las entradas al cine? Again, I'm using stem changing verbs, and I'm using the vocab from 4.2, 4.2. So here it is. ¿Cuánto cuestan más o menos las entradas al cine? Here's your verb underline, cuestan. Muy bien. That was 1, 2, 3 y 4. Uh-oh. I hate it when I don't see 3 y 4. Hold on, you guys. Un momento. Aquí está. Here we go. I thought. Here we go. Aquí está. Get yourself together here, Miss Street. Here we go. The third question, número 3, was ¿En qué mes del año vuelven ustedes a la escuela? So here's what it should look like. Vuelven is your underlined stem changing verb. Remember, you have to use some form of that in your response. Número 4 was ¿Pueden hablar español tus padres? Se ve así. Should look like this. And this pueden should be underlined, right? So make sure, again, you use some form of the verb poder in your response. So that verb right there. Muy bien. Número 5 was ¿Qué almuerces en un día típico? So this is what that should look like. Fold this for you. That should look like this. Fantástico. Y número 6 fue ¿Dónde encuentras la tarea para la clase de español? This was the question I thought that some of you might get a little confused on. But again, just guess on the answer. Don't leave it blank. Give it your best shot. So it should look like this. Fabuloso, fabulosísimo, chicos. Es todo. I wanted to keep it short. We're just at about 11 minutes and a half. Hasta luego y que tengas un buen, feliz martes y miércoles si eres la clase de español periodo 6. Bueno, hasta luego, chicos. Chao, chao. Can't find the mouse. I wasn't supposed to come back in here. ¿Dónde está? Sorry, that is weird. Sorry, this is continuing to go. My mouse has disappeared, el ratoncito. So I can't click on the stop button. Whoa, aquí está. It just showed up. There it is.